Donald Trump's decision to remove Ronna McDaniel as RNC chairperson.
When the nominee came forward and it was likely to be President Trump, that they would want to switch.
Is more than just a change in leadership. It's a bold step to strengthen his power in the Republican Party.
This isn't about Republicans versus Democrats. This isn't about red versus blue. This is about truth versus lies.
His choice? Lara Trump, his daughter-in-law. But why her? Is it about loyalty or something else? What does this mean for the GOP's future?
The RNC has struggled to raise money versus the Democrats, and after the Republicans' losses in the 2018 midterms.
Will the party's dedication to conservative values be replaced by the Trump family's legacy? In this video, we will find out the real reason behind Trump's bold move. Let's begin. In 2025, after his victory, Trump takes charge of the RNC, making it clear that they must follow his lead. He demands the RNC support his plans, ensure elections are fair his way, and help him stay in power. This isn't the first time. In 2024, during his presidential campaign, Trump made it known that the RNC had to back him fully, guarantee fair elections, and help him win. Michael Whatley has been by Trump's side from the start, always pushing for election integrity, a term often linked to unproven voter fraud claims. Meanwhile, Lara Trump, whom Trump calls a great communicator, is ready to take on this challenge. Trump also highlighted Chris LaCivita, who had led efforts to make the RNC a fighting machine for Trump back in 2024. One of Trump's most surprising claims regarding this issue was, "Every penny will be used properly." Given his history with finances, lawsuits, and bankruptcies, many find this statement ironic. Lara Trump's new role in RNC is raising concerns as well, especially given her past allegations of financial mismanagement. A charity linked to her reportedly sent $1.9 million to Trump properties, making people question whether she will use this position for personal gain. Some critics have even warned us by using terms like "hide your pets" due to her past charity dealings. Donald Trump's habit of placing family members in key roles strengthens the belief that the Republican Party now serves his personal and political ambitions. At a recent event, he boldly claimed that MAGA represents 95% of the Republican Party, sending a clear message that opposing views are no longer welcome. Lara Trump has also been caught in controversies of her own. She falsely presented cover songs as her original work, leading to unflattering comparisons to a bad American Idol audition. Her public views often align with far-right figures, including Charlie Kirk, who has made inflammatory remarks about race and gender. Her response to criticism speaks volumes. When students at North Carolina State University protested her appearance with Kirk, she called it sad and depressing. She also expressed anger over Hillary Clinton laughing in a televised interview, interpreting it as a sign of America's supposed decline. As she steps into this new role, many wonder if she will truly work for the public good, or if history will repeat itself. The skepticism remains strong, and people are watching closely. Donald Trump has endorsed his daughter-in-law, Lara Trump, for co-chair of the Republican National Committee, RNC. This shocking transformation feels like moving away from traditional politics and getting into something more like a family-run empire. This isn't just another political move, it's a clear sign that Trump sees the party as his personal kingdom. By placing his family in leadership, he tightens his grip, making the GOP less about conservative values and more about loyalty to him. This kind of political control isn't new. It mirrors what happens in authoritarian regimes, where power stays within a single family. The message is loud and clear. The Republican Party is no longer just a political organization. It is, above all, a Trump family business. At the same time, the party's priorities continue to shift. House Speaker Mike Johnson just made a major announcement. House Republicans will not introduce a Ukraine funding bill anytime soon. This decision comes as the U.S. Senate moves forward with a bipartisan deal to provide aid to Ukraine. Mike Johnson, however, insists that no aid should be approved until the U.S. border is secured. Now first, like always, be sure to hit the like button down below. It helps us out tremendously with the reach of this video. Thank you. This delay is exactly what Trump wants. He has openly bragged about blocking any border deal under Biden, ensuring that immigration remains a crisis leading up to the next election. By following Trump's orders, House Republicans are not just making a political statement, they are playing right into Trump's strategy.
We House Republicans are both unified and focused.
The decision also aligns with Putin's interests, raising serious concerns about where the party's true priorities lie. Instead of focusing on broader conservative principles, the Republican Party is now fully shaped by Trump's influence. Johnson justified the decision by pointing to a border security bill that House Republicans passed months ago. He accused the Senate of ignoring it while prioritizing foreign aid. However, what he failed to mention is that Trump himself told MAGA Republicans to reject a bipartisan border deal, one that had been carefully negotiated by his own ally, Senator James Lankford. The message is unmistakable and proves, in today's GOP, policies and decisions aren't based on party values, but on Trump's personal agenda. Republicans had already secured their desired border policies in exchange for Ukraine funding. But after blocking the deal under Trump's orders, they now insist border security must come first. This is a tactic designed to mislead the public and justify their refusal to act. Meanwhile, President Biden gave a speech in 2024 that tried to showcase real leadership, but failed. He highlighted major progress on infrastructure, with 46,000 new projects set to create jobs over the next decade. He compared expanding high-speed internet to FDR's rural electrification, showing how it will modernize the country. On immigration, Biden stressed that the bipartisan border bill had the strongest security measures in U.S. history, while also including fair immigration reforms. But because Trump saw it as a political threat, MAGA Republicans blocked it. Once again, they put Trump's ambitions ahead of the country's needs. Back then in his presidential campaign, Trump took the stage in South Carolina and openly bragged about destroying the bipartisan border deal.
New Hampshire, what a great place. What a great place.
He encouraged his supporters to celebrate its failure. He also continued his attacks on the military. That time, he also targeted Nikki Haley's husband, who is serving with the National Guard. With his usual cruelty, Trump mocked Haley, questioning why her husband wasn't there and suggesting he had abandoned her. This wasn't just a random insult, it was another example of Trump's long history of disrespecting military service members. Then there's Lara Trump. Trump endorsing his own daughter-in-law as RNC co-chair isn't just about his power. It shows how much control he has over the Republican Party. The message is clear that the Republican donors should feel comfortable giving money because under Lara Trump's leadership, it will supposedly be used properly. For anyone who still believes the Republican Party operates with democratic values or ethics, this should be a wake-up call. The party is no longer about conservative principles, governance, or winning elections based on policies. It's about one thing: complete loyalty to Donald Trump. The Republican Party is changing under Trump's leadership, and it's harder to ignore. It's becoming less about policies and more about loyalty to him and his family. With Lara Trump now taking on a bigger role, worries grow. The party is now run by one family. Will the GOP go back to what it once stood for, or is this just the start of something more troubling? The country is watching, and we'll find out soon enough.